Hi guys, we are back. It is, I'm the Batch Lady and you are?
Mummy JoJo.
And we have been working together on this collaboration as I show Mummy JoJo different meals that she can cook and batch cook for your freezer. So we've done lots of videos, so please take a look at our other ones. And today we are doing fish pie. So your kids like fish pie?
They love it.
You like it?
I love it.
Husband likes it?
Oh, he's so fussy.
No, husband doesn't like fish pie, right? So when I met up with JoJo and we discussed a menu that we could do together, and she said, we love things like pies, but my husband doesn't. I want to show you today how you can make different food that your husband will eat, but using the same ingredients as the fish pie, but making something different. So we are making fish cakes. And your husband's called?
Scott.
Scott, do you like fish cakes? He does?
Loves fish.
Right, okay, so what we've got is, we have got some fish pie from the supermarket. This is fish pie mix that you can buy in the supermarket. We have got some ready-made mashed potatoes. Now, for any of Mummy JoJo's fans that watch her and don't know anything about me, this is what I use all the time. And I'm just going to quickly explain. Everybody who watches The Batch Lady knows that this is what I use. It is fantastic. It has in it, let me find where it is. It's got semi-skim milk, potatoes, it's got butter, and it's got some salt and pepper. Nothing else is in it. You get it in the section, the fresh section beside your vegetables in
no
Tesco.
Sugar, so that's
no sugar, no extra salt. It's really good. Basically, if I make mashed potatoes at home, I make them way worse than this because the only way I can get them to mash is to add lots of butter and cream, and I keep going. This is actually much better, and it's already made, so it's going to save you time. Okay, so you're going to learn how to make a fish pie, and as you're doing that, I'm going to make the fish cakes for Scott, okay?
Awesome.
So you're going to need one of our lovely tubs, and these are the ones that are glass, and they've got the plastic lid that goes on the top. This is what we like to call a raw batch cook.
Okay.
Which means we're using raw ingredients that we're not going to cook. And it's going to go in the freezer like that, and when it comes out, then you're going to cook it.
Perfect.
Okay?
Okay.
Because you don't need to cook it twice, and then you're keeping all the nutrients in. So you're going to start off with your fish. So put your fish in. So you're going to, I could tell you don't like using your hands. Get in there.
Do you want me to just put a few bits of...
Yep, a few bits of it all. Mix it all around.
Okay, lovely.
You might need it all actually. I'm not sure. So we have got some dill, some fresh dill that we're going to use, and we're going to use it for the fish cakes as well. I've had a packet of this fish and I've just cooked it up, okay? So it's actually already cooked because it's easier to cook the stuff. Now that's quite good. That's about as much as you probably want for 3 of you, but is that enough to make another portion?
Yeah.
Is it? Maybe? Maybe not, I don't know, okay. Right, if you want to get extra veg into your kids, you could add frozen peas just now.
Yeah, they love peas.
So we forgot the frozen ingredients when I came
We've run out because we love peas.
I came to Mummy JoJo's kitchen and I had to bring it all with me, and I'm not very good with that, and I forgot the frozen peas. So I would whack some frozen peas in there if you were going next time.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have a dish here. And you're going to add in, can you hold it up for everybody? Because we're a bit high. I'm conscious you can't really see what we're doing down here. So I'm going to start showing. We've got some fresh double cream, a small tub. Makes a great sauce. And the reason it works good is because you need the extra fat content when you're freezing.
Okay.
If you just use the half fat creme fraiche, which we've got some of, it would split.
Okay.
Okay? But what we're going to do is mix it. Can you hold us, show us what that one is? We're going to mix it. So we're going to mix the double cream with the half fat creme fraiche, and it's going to make a great sauce. So you're going to do that, and we've got a tiny little whisk here. Joel's going to get whisking. Right, I'm going to show you how to make the easiest ever, using the same ingredients, fish cakes, okay? I should have rolled up my sleeves for this, but I haven't. Now, another one that I just found here is cheesy mash. If you've got any little kids that aren't that fussed for fish cakes, a great way to get them started is to use a small amount of fish. This cheesy mash here, I've checked it, it just has extra mature cheddar put through it. So you could use a little bit of that so that they get a cheesy type flavouring. Now, this mashed potatoes is a bit like using, if you can see me, it's a bit like using Play-Doh, okay?
Oh, yeah.
So I've got my mashed potatoes, I've got my already cooked fish that I'm just going to add to it. Okay? Now, I've got a pair of scissors, and I'm going to just cut the dill. This is all I do with dill.
I love
is just
dill.
cut it just like that, and I'm going to put quite a lot in. Now you could actually put some lemon as well,
Yeah.
and I always forget salt and pepper, so some
Yeah.
nice salt and pepper. Right, oh stop, because you're whipping it.
Oh dear.
Oh no,
Over
we've
whip.
whipped it. Now, if you whip it, because we weren't watching, we're just going to add a little splodge of milk.
Perfect.
And try to get it back to a little sauce
Just
consistency
a
if you
nice
can.
slow stir.
Leave that there, a slow stir.
Much better. Here we go.
Yep, you give it a slow stir, perfect. So don't whip it because it is cream, remember. So you just want a quick stir so that it mixes in. Right, pour it over the top. Now all I'm doing is mashing together basically the same ingredients that's in a pie. This is what happens to men. They just don't know. But on saying that, Scott's right. It doesn't have the creamy sauce that goes with it. Now, you're best to always get your hands in when you're batch cooking because, well, you're just best to, I think. Makes it go quicker. Now, something like that I know is probably going to make, we want man-sized portions, don't we? So we're going to make 3 fish cakes. So that's how I split the fish cakes.
Okay.
Okay, just get my general sort of rule. You've got your fish cake like that. It's got my dill, it's got my lovely fish in it. I'm going to put it in an egg that I've just slightly beaten, and I'm going to then, now this is a man-sized fish cake actually when you see it,
Wow.
and I'm going to roll it in some of these breadcrumbs, just shop-bought breadcrumbs. Now if you wanted to, if you've ever used panko breadcrumbs, they're delicious as well.
Okay.
But then you're just going to put it back into its shape, and you can cook that, either pan fry it, or you can, oh what else do you do? Forgotten, pan fry it, or just put it on a tray in the oven. Okay, so I'm going to make 3 of them, and they're just going in a freezable, sealable bag, sealable freezer bag,
Lovely.
just like that in the freezer.
Okay.
Cook them when they come out. Okay, I would always I think they work really well flash frying them because you just get that lovely brown, brown sauce. So I'm going to make 3 of these.
Okay.
You've got your.
I'm thinking the potatoes and then put some more cream
So
on top.
you're going to use your dill.
Okay.
All of that dill, just chop it all
Chop
up,
it
okay?
all over.
I'm going to look at your...
Yeah, I may need a little bit more milk.
Jojo, what have you done to my
I
sauce?
know. It's just not good enough.
It's quite good to show, actually, that if it all goes wrong, you can still fix it. Don't
Well,
worry.
we need to keep it real in the
We're
kitchen.
keeping it
you know,
real.
especially when you have kids at your feet and
Yeah.
your head can go in a spin, right? Let's just. So I just spreading this out
Yep.
over it.
Alright. You're
That
going to want
smells
lots of sauce.
divine.
Okay?
Oh,
You're going to give it a good mix.
All right, love
Get your
it.
hands
Get my
in.
hands dirty.
Yes,
all
no, I've done
right.
it. You're okay. You get some more dill cut up in there. Right, guys, we're getting there. Let me wash my hands.
That smells so lovely.
Right, I've done one fish cake. I'm going in with the next. Now you can add as much fish as you want to this. You know, I've still got quite a bit left, so if you think it's looking a bit potatoey, there's some smoked fish in here as well, which will be lovely. Then just mash it round. Kids love doing this. You could be making one as they're making the other. Back in your egg white. And really, that fish pie, if you look on my website, www.thebatchlady.com, it takes no time at all. I mean, we're doing this in minutes. So the fact that you've got the same ingredients apart from that you're putting it into a fish cake, and then you're feeding everybody the same. Now you're going to grab that, grabbing your mashed potato, and you're going to crumble it all along the top.
Crumble, like sort of feta
Yep.
or something.
Exactly. Give it a good mush around. I'll finish my last fish cake, adding more of the fish in for this one. Don't want Scott just thinking that we've just fed him some mashed potato. Like I say though, if you're giving it to kids, then more mash is probably better until they love it.
Okay.
And then, you know, as they start thinking, like if your kids like fish, brilliant, but if they don't, you can start off easy.
Okay.
So this was only 1 egg, so add some more mash, so you're going another half, I would say. So the reason that I've got 3 mashed potatoes out is because my motto is, do you know my motto yet? Why make one?
When you can make
When you can make 2!
Good motto to have, good mantra to live by.
Right?
Right.
Because if you've made this mess, then you may as well keep going and making it all.
Yes, love it.
Right guys, we have made 1 fish pie. Smell good?
It smells amazing.
And Scott's got some
Fish cakes.
Fish cakes.
Yes.
Everybody's happy. It's taken a few minutes. These can all go in the freezer, ready for whenever you want. If you're going to make it, double it. You'd have 2 fish pies, 6 fish cakes. Scott will probably only need 1 or 2
The
fish
man
cakes.
can eat.
2 fish cakes. So you would want to double it again. I hope that you have enjoyed this. I have loved being in your kitchen. This kitchen is lovely. She doesn't need a better island. This island's really nice. I could cook here all day and it's so sunny and light. It's gorgeous compared to my dark farmhouse. This is lovely. Thank you very much for having me.
Oh, please come back.
I'll come back anytime. Listen, leave some comments, give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, if you want to see any more of the pair of us together, making a mess in the kitchen, then get in touch.
I promise I'll get my hands more dirty next time.